Hey guys, Chad here with the Reptile Rangers. Now we're here at the Kernersville Reptile Zoo again today, and we're going to bring you something really cool and exciting. Look, check it out. We have a ball python. All right, now I've got Sabastian here and I've got Balian with me today, and they're going to help me out with this one on this video. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about the ball python. Now, the ball python is also known as the royal python. This is an African species of python, of snake. All right, now this guy right here is a medium to small species of python. Now, these guys can get up to 6 feet, but in generally speaking, they only end up getting usually 3.5 to about 5 feet long. Now, these guys right here are really cool snakes. One of the reasons they get their name ball python, Sebastian,
is they're known for their natural defense is they'll ball up into a ball or a tight ball as they can get as a defense mechanism to protect their head.
Correct. That is one of their characteristical traits, and why they get the name ball python is for that defensive mechanism of curling up. It's basically like covering my head. Now this guy right here, he's not 1 ounce afraid of me. This is a banana ball python, right? Right here's the banana balls, yellows, beautiful snakes. It's what's called a color morph. Now we're going to talk about that just a little bit more here in a minute. Sebastian has a normal, and Balian has one of the more popular of the color morphs, which is the piebald. The piebald is white and then color, and then white and then color, or it may have a lot of white and very little color. Like I said, we're going to talk about it a little bit more here in just a minute. Now, guys are a terrestrial species, meaning they stay on the ground, okay? Now, these guys are not good climbers at all. There are some species of snakes, boas and reticulated pythons, and a lot of your tree boas and tree pythons, those animals are amazing climbers. These guys right here, not so much. They're kind of clumsy. They fall off of their housing items. They'll fall over in the tank. They do climb. They're not completely ignorant, and they're not completely dumpy when it comes to being able to climb, but they're not an efficient climber. They stay on the ground most of the time. Now, these guys are mice eaters, rat eaters, they eat birds, they eat all different kinds of things, okay? Now, as far as in captivity, these animals, Balian, do they make good pets?
Yes.
All right? These guys are the #1 snake bred in captivity in the pet trade, okay? And matter of fact, they're actually overbred. There's way too many of them, and most of these breeders, knucklehead breeders, I'm going to call them, charge way too much money for a lot of these different snakes. Thousands and thousands of dollars per snake. These animals are amazing. We love them. They're beautiful. They're a great pet for first-time snake owners, for kids, for adults. But thousands of dollars is a little bit ridiculous. That goes into a lot of this right here, which is greedy. It's greedy individuals that's just trying to make a killing off of people. And that's not right. But there are a lot of beautiful, beautiful colors that have been created over the years. And it goes into genetics. Now, there's over 5,300 different color patterns that these animals can come in. We're holding 3 here today. The natural species you'd see in the wild, the banana, and the piebald. Now, they are known as pet rocks because most of the time they don't do anything. They just do absolutely nothing. They'll curl up around your neck, curl up around your wrist, and they'll just sit right perfectly still. They also are a nocturnal species to begin with, so when it comes to their hunting methods, they hunt more at night. They're going to be more active at the nighttime. And so they also have these heat-sensing pits like a pit viper, all of your python species do, and that also gives them an advantage at nighttime hunting. They can see body heat from the rats, from the birds, from the mice, from other mammals and avian that they may eat. So they're not a daytime species, which is one of the reasons why we call them pet rocks, is because they sleep most of the time during the day. When we would want to play with them, when we would want to handle them, when we would want to enjoy them, they're just like, leave me alone. I'd rather go to sleep. They get active once it gets dark. As soon as we turn the lights off, or as soon as you turn the light off with one of these guys, that's when they come out and they start getting really, really, really active. Okay, so in breeding ball pythons, now remember what I said before, ball pythons are probably the #1 snake bred in captivity for the reptile pet trade, or at least for snake pets. These animals are just so overbred, overpopulated, there's just too many people breeding them. However, in breeding reptiles, in breeding snakes, in breeding the ball pythons, when we breed the ball pythons, now when the mom lays eggs, Balian, how long does the eggs incubate?
Generally 58 to 62 days.
Very good. They do. And in some of our videos, Excellent Creatures, and some other ones that we have coming up, we talk all kinds and are going to talk all about different babies. Now, babies of these animals are absolutely beautiful. They're cute. They're funny little things. They come out in all different kinds of colors, just like their moms. No, they don't change colors. They stay the exact color of what they would be when they're adults. But these things coming out as babies are absolutely adorable. We love seeing babies hatch. We love being able to play with the babies. Sometimes the babies don't like it so much, but these animals are a really, really good starter snake for a pet. And it throws out the old myth of that old, ooh, that dirty, that it's not slimy. It's not dirty. They're not mean. They're not trying to do anything. Look, we're just going, ooh, we come right up and here we go. Look at that. That is a beautiful, beautiful snake that is doing what he does naturally, which is being curious, trying to go find a place that I can just go sleep and just leave me alone. These animals aren't mean. This is the ball python. These are great animals, beautiful animals. Overexploited some, yes, but we love them.